So while I was trying to look for a screwdriver because I wasn't sure about this EMF meter, which I was trying to do a session earlier with this hero, which is Sean Anthony Silva, which is a family member by ties, not by blood. And this cat ball went off. And I was over here. I did a little movement just to make sure, the same type of movement and even more vigorous movement, and that cat ball didn't go off. So what activated that cat ball? And I now have ghost tube app. And I don't know if they're trying to tell me, yes, your EMF meter is not working. Even though when I get close to it, it does kind of show some lights with the watch that I have. And then when I went to other devices like the modem and whatnot, it shows some lights, and it's a little bit brighter than just a day ago. So if it does start to blink, then it's truly a spirit. Or they can, like I said, it seems like they try to make their presence known by activating the cat ball, which unfortunately I was not filming. So you just have to trust me. Unless I'm stomping, I'm moving, nothing. So it had to have been a spirit. But I'm not sure which spirit it was, because I did say, can any spirit help activate the EMF meter? And, nothing was happening for maybe a couple seconds. And then as I was trying to pry open the toolbox, the cat ball lit up. This one right here. So again, if this was Sean, who was trying to make his presence known, and my EMF meter is not working right now, then hello. Welcome to this session. You can use this ghost tube app to tell your story or say anything to your little brother or your sister, or you can use the pinwheel where you can just make it wiggle. I mean, I'm not making you spin it because that requires a lot of energy in a room. Or you can, like I said, activate the EMF meter if it is working. It's been a while since I saw this EMF meter work. It's been a while. I mean a day and a half, but still, it's kind of weird. I don't know what's happening with it. It's a new tool, and I know that spirits can drain, batteries, so I'm assuming maybe that's what's happening. But again, if that spirit that did activate the cat ball can let me know who you were, or if that was indeed you, or if it was Bobby, or Bebe.
I'm close.
I'm close? Okay. Well, you must have been close because you activated the cat ball. So you must be around this area. And if you do need to gain a little bit more energy to reactivate the cat ball, I guess you can take some from the battery of the EMF meter, or eventually I'll switch it out with a new battery. Otherwise, you can snag some from the lamps over here. There's 2 of them on. So I guess I can tell a little tiny information about Sean. So this is Sean Anthony Silva, and he was 23 when he passed away, and it was October 9th, 2003, and he died a hero. He was in Iraq, and it was an unfortunate situation. They were trying to help, and let's just say he wasn't able to come back home alive. But he definitely died a hero. And I hope he knows that. I hope his sister, his mom, his brother, his dad, are all proud of him. And I'm sure they very much miss him. I mean, I know for a fact that his siblings definitely miss him. Of course, his parents, but because I'm around the sibling, I kind of know. So Sean, if it was you, if you want to reactivate the cat ball, since my EMF meter is not working, this allows your family members to know that you're here. So even your body's not here, your spirit's always with them and always here. I mean, I don't know if they believe in this type of thing that I do, but maybe you can prove to them. Because again, I didn't, I reenact everything. Somebody activated it, so I was assuming it was you. Otherwise, if it was Bobby, you're going to have to use the ghost tube and say horse or Bobby. If it was baby, you're going to have to say cat or lived here. Or toy, I guess. I'm just curious who helped activate the cat ball. I mean, all I was trying to do was open this big toolbox and it turned on. I'm like, but I'm not even near it. And there's a lot of screws, but I need one particular size, which might be one right here. Ugh. Yeah, I'll have to look. So again, if the spirit that activated the cat ball can let me know who it was, you can use the ghost tube app. It would be nice if my EMF meter magically worked. I mean, I barely used it, so I don't know what's happening. Unless the spirits are having issues using it again. Again, I went for maybe a 15-minute break. I returned only to find out that the light just never went past, well, the main light that's there. And I was like, wait, what's going on? And I was like, I'm not blaming it on Bobby or Baby or whoever, but something happened. But then after letting it rest for a day, it kind of, when you use it near a device, the lights were a little bit brighter. So I let it rest all night. But apparently it's not flickering any lights, so I don't know if spirits are here or spirits are having issues trying to use the darn thing. And yes, I have the toolbox. If you want me to stop this session and get the new battery into the EMF meter so you communicate with yellow for yes and red for no, or just letting your presence known, then please activate the cat ball one more time and then I'll stop the session and add a new battery. Or you can spin the pinwheel a little bit. You don't have to do a whole lot, just like move it. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah. I don't think it was me. Just to clarify. I'm going to close it. Close it. Oop. Close it wrong. I'm going to move this on top of the bed. So I'm going to just stomp. I'm stomping. I'm moving my chair, hitting the bed. Yeah, nothing. And I didn't even touch this. So I'm even doing that. It's not, again, see? Nothing. I'm going to prove it to you. Nothing. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to get ready to replace the battery, and that particular ball lit up. So if it was a spirit, thank you. If it was Sean, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry that I don't know why it's not working. Again, so I don't know if this is normal to be dull a little bit when you use the watch. But I know that there might not be as much spirits here because usually the ghost tube app kind of spews out a little bit more. And in 10 minutes, not much has been said. So I don't know, maybe I just have to introduce myself, even though Sean has met me. Unfortunately, he doesn't know my YouTube channel name, but my name is Detective Lazaria, occasionally known as Nini. And we've met a few times before. I don't remember the exact year, but I was in high school. And yeah, I think it was around, high school. So I don't know if you remember me, but I have a twin who is married to your little brother, who I shall not name out of respect. But you know who he is. And then your sister.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy to come through. If you need to gain any energy. Hag. Well, okay, that I know is just silly nonsense coming through Ghost Tube. That is not a spirit. So if it's not easy. Julie. That word came through before. And no, Julie is not his sister's name or his mother's name. I don't know if he has a connection to a Julie. But again, this is the second time Julie came through. Well, hi Julie. I'm trying to have a session with this hero, Sean Anthony Silva. Oh, now Ghost Tube app is actually pushing some words, so that's good. So maybe a spirit is trying to push through, or sorry, come through. So again, in the spirits that are here, can I please have maybe a 101 session with this hero, Sean Anthony Silva? I'm not sure if maybe you can snag him from where he is, just briefly, maybe for 15 or 30 minutes, depending on how much he wants to stay. And if he is coming, maybe he can light up the EMF meter a bit, which is a black remote looking thing. Or there was a chance where it could have been him activating that capel, or either one. And I know this is probably impossible, but there is a cool pinwheel I brought from the garden inside, because we do have a belief that spirits can give it a little swirl or wiggle or move it a little bit. But of course, a lot of times they're outside, which I'm trying to debunk the wind. And no, my window is not open. It's a hot day today. And the fan is not on. So if Sean Anthony Silva can come through for a 101 session with me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Because again, Soldier came through this Ghost Tube app a few times. I think it was 4 times. And maybe it was you trying to come through. So if that's the case, please let me know by maybe doing the EMF meter. Or maybe I should just stop because I have a feeling the EMF meter is broken. aka battery needs to be replaced. The battery needs to be replaced. Oh, I just know it. Can somebody tell me through this app to say stop, and then I'll stop, and I'll go ahead and get the battery and replace it? mean, unless Bobby wants to help King Bobby, I mean, he's got a strong spirit. Could he activate the EMF meter a bit? Otherwise, baby, I need somebody to come through and get that thing to move with lights. Or is it really, truly, it needs to be replaced with a battery? You tell me, because this is, like, strange. At least I know physically there is no electronics that's interfering with my sessions. It makes me feel like I was truly speaking to spirits. And again, my watch had been really close just to activate it. And everything else is on airplane mode. Dang it. Of course I wasn't filming. That's typical. Now I have a feeling. Like not even a simple blip. A tiny blip. I just need to know if it works. EMF meter. Did the spirits drain you of your power to work? Do I have to actually use the screwdriver and put a new battery in? I think so. All right. I think since I have some landscapers coming through, I'm going to go ahead and do that.